David Kyasanku, the Jinja Municipality Town Clerk, fielded a barrage of questions from commissioners of the Land Inquiry to explain his role in the illegal giveaway of a government building on plot 60 to 62 along Aldina Visram Road in Jinja Town.
My Lord, the minutes we sat in that physical planning committee, but we did not. There is a minute and the order. We never issued a demolition order. We sat in the meeting, but we didn't issue the demolition order.
You may not, as you said, have given the actual permission, but your minutes show that to quote to you, actually said permission to demolish has been granted. So before you reach that decision, what kind of due diligence would you expect to be done?
We could normally cross-check with the titling office whether this title is genuine.
So you got this letter on the 13th and had the meeting on the 14th. In fact, you got the letter from the stamp here on the 14th, on the very day you had the meeting. So when did you do this due diligence? When did you ascertain from the District Land Board and Uganda Lands Commission about the title? I know a title was attached, but you needed to verify that, didn't you? So when was this done?
My Lord, looking at these documents, I think that was a step that was missed.
As the town clerk, Kyasanku reportedly chaired the meeting which cleared the eviction of 10 small-scale traders who had occupied the building since 1967. The building was also later demolished. It's also reported that the users of the building never had an occupation certificate.
See, what was the implication of not having an occupation permit? In other words, does the law allow you to occupy a building without an occupation permit?
I think what the law tells us is when someone makes an application to the local authority.
I don't know why you don't want to answer my question. It's a simple question. Is it legal? Look, let me ask you. Is it legal to occupy a building without an occupation permit?
Not illegal.
Really worried about you people in Jinja. You don't seem to think beyond your little desk and the little few things that you can do. Anyway, go and think about it. You do your work as you're supposed to, but should you do it wrong, you'll be back here explaining why you didn't get it right.
Chairperson of the Commission of Inquiry into Land Matters, Justice Catherine Wamgemerere, tasked the town clerk to explain why, as a civil servant, he failed to protect the rights of the bona fide occupants.
This is a report of the Inspectorate of Government. This report is copied to you in particular. This report states that everything else that has been done improperly. The lease should be cancelled. Everything that should be done properly. You as a government officer, what did you do to implement the IGG's report? You as a town clerk, what did you do to implement the IGG reports? And by the way, not implementing IGG reports is a criminal offense, in case you don't know. Especially the ones to which you are copied.
Sometimes I read this and...
You read this and you realize that you acted in a very, very uneducated, illiterate, and completely compromised way.
Besides, the commissioners argued that the town clerk, as a senior civil servant, had a higher responsibility to secure government land and the building.
This very property is a property of Jinja Municipal Council, having leased it to Uganda Land Commission, and therefore you are the lessor, and you should be receiving ground rent on this very property from Uganda Land Commission.
Yes, my Lord.
So should we say you are doing a good work in managing council property?
The ground rent, I don't know when we stopped receiving ground rent, but I can be corrected on that.
From this very property?
From this very building.
So you are aware it was your property?
The current Jinja District Physical Plan and his predecessor also interfaced with the Commission of Inquiry. Businessman Simpson Birungi, who has also appeared before the Commission over the land matter, was leased the land under his company Byras Property Limited. Birungi has since set up a commercial building on the land in Jinja Town. Shidan Tuchri, NTV.